use our research to do good in the world.
TCO's mission really fits well within the division's mission, building agricultural development, innovation, providing innovations and technologies for producers in the state and across the nation, across the globe.
One of the important things to get what we do out is so that we can help our farmers.
TCO stands for Technology Commercialization Office.
Our office helps try to take that technology to the marketplace, whether that be through the traditional patenting of a technology and commercialization of those efforts, or if it's just providing a conduit to get information out to the public for the greater good. I look to serve our faculty and researchers, helping with research agreement execution, mainly getting our technologies into the marketplace.
We get agreements in place to support the research. That might be a license agreement, a confidentiality agreement. One thing that we've been doing pretty well lately is getting more sponsored research back into the lab that developed it to get it closer to what the company wants, or we option it to the company and they do more research in consultation with our researchers to see if they can commercialize it. We have the privilege of working with a diverse portfolio. Our researchers are who generate all this really interesting research.
We have a tremendous fruit breeding program, but ultimately it's the people.
One of the things I like to say about blackberries is they're in commercialization on every continent except Antarctica, and there's a lot of breeding and testing programs going on with those as well.
We have a lot of imported Thai jasmine coming into the United States, and right now it's decreasing the amount of acreage that Arkansas farmers can grow because the demand for our long grain rice is decreasing while the demand for imported jasmine rice is increasing. We've released Aroma 22. It's a high yielding jasmine rice. It has a good flavor profile, and that really lets us compete against the imported rice and gives our rice farmers another option.
We have products in animal health, in poultry health, whether that be new feed additives, probiotics, or it's animal vaccines to help fight challenging diseases coming across.
I think we're going to have poultry vaccines on the market soon. That company is Pacific Gene Tech. That's based again on technology that came from Billy Hargis's lab. There's a whole cluster of vaccines that they're working on. The initial invention is from 2007, so the process can be really slow.
The TCO office in those cases has done marvelously at speeding up the process.
We really try to do is once we have internalized the technology, we want to try to get it to industry as fast as possible, not to get it out of our hands, but to get it into industry's hands, because they're the ones that are going to actually utilize it and create commercial use cases and sell those products.
We manage relationships, not just with our commercialization partners, but also with our researchers. We manage the relationship between our researchers and our commercializing partners.
I'd say it's important to have the relationships and build the trust, especially with the faculty members that I work with, which are our row crop breeders. So I build that trust so that I can work with them, look at their data, kind of get information from our agronomist. Hey, there's a really big need for this medium grain, and this medium grain looks great. So that I can work with the breeders to say, you know what, we're going to ramp this up in Puerto Rico and get it into farmers' hands quicker.
I really enjoy talking with our researchers day in and day out about new innovations, new research. Ultimately, what I can do is serve as a benchmark from industry. In talking with our faculty and our researchers, I get an insight of what they see as the problem, and with industry, I also gain insight into what the problem is. And with that, I'm able to determine what new innovations are going to be useful to the marketplace and what other technologies are more just as fundamental research assets or resources.
They're going to help our poultry producers, our farmers, and our stakeholders tremendously.
That just shows how effective we are and how useful our technologies are. And so those things speak volumes, because that makes me want to come back and do my job every day. Because if I have tasty blackberries, I have useful animal health products, I have great crop protection agents, then I am excited to come back to my job because those innovations are going to make a significant and transformative impact.
Very useful, and probably, in my estimation, the best technology transfer effort of any land-grant university with which I'm familiar.